everybody, this is Kristin. Today I'm going to be taking you through a really basic stretching warm-up. This is a great way to warm up before your workout or before your bar, but also just a great way to start your day. It's always really important to prep your muscles and your joints before you do anything athletic, or even just to get your blood moving before you go off to the rest of your day. So let's give it a shot, see what happens. All right, now we're gonna start with some really basic head movements to just get the body used to moving. So we're gonna start looking to our left and right and back to the left and the right. And then we're gonna look all the way up, stretching the neck all the way up and all the way down, really stretching the back of your neck and all the way up again. And all the way down. Don't forget to breathe. Now we're going to tilt the top of your head to your left, really stretching the side of the neck, and to the right. And breathe. And to the left again. And to the right. Now we're going to take our shoulders and just roll them backwards a couple times. Really increasing your range of mobility. Now, I have a little bit of a chronic pop in my left shoulder, but if that's not normal for you and if you feel some popping, go ahead and take smaller circles or just make it a little bit slower, whatever's more comfortable for you. And now we're going to use that same range of motion to bring it forward, making circles forward. Remembering to breathe. Good. Shake those shoulders out. Now we're going to take our arms, take your hands, and press away from your body with that. Really feel the stretch in your forearms. Move those around a bit. And one more time, bring them in. And push out. Oh, it sucks, doesn't it? Smile. Feel that stretch in your fingertips all the way up. And shake that out. Now go ahead and bring just one arm up. And stretch, stretching your fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, stretching your side body right here. And your other arm, stretching all the way up. Really lengthening from your wrist and your fingertips all the way down to your hip. Breathing always. Bringing your left arm up again, and this time we're going to hold the wrist with the other arm and really pull to get that stretch. You should feel a really nice stretch in your left side body right now. And switch sides, holding your right with your left, and breathing. Good. Now interlace your fingers, stretch up above your head, look over, look all the way up to the sky, and keeping that pressure, bring it all the way down, pushing away from you, letting your shoulders relax so they're not up by your ears, which is where they kind of want to be sometimes. And shake out your arms, shake out your fingers. Great job. You should already feel a lot more warmed up from the waist up. So now we're going to do the waist down. We're going to start by bringing our feet together, the soles of the feet together. And this can be wherever you want it to be. If it's out here, that's okay. If it's in here, great, whatever's comfortable for you. If your knees don't want to touch the floor, that's okay. You can apply a little bit of pressure, not too much, just a little. I'm going to sit here for a second and take a couple deep, deep breaths. And then lengthening the back all the way up. We want to make sure our back is flat and not hunched. Keeping the back nice and flat and straight. We're just going to take a lean forward over our feet, just wherever is comfortable, but you should feel a little bit of a stretch inside your inner thighs right here and your hip flexors. And again, we're keeping that back nice and straight. Breathe into it, and when you exhale, go ahead and let yourself dip a little bit more. The great thing about this stretch is no matter where you have your feet, if they're all the way out here, if they're right up against your body, you're still going to find something new to stretch. And breathe, sink a little bit more if you can into your hip flexors. Keeping that back nice and straight. Applying just a little bit of pressure to your knees, not too much. And inhale to come up. Good. All right. Now, take one foot, just put it inside the other in a nice, comfortable seated position. And we're just going to take our belly button and imagine that we're scraping it around the sides of a big bowl. So hands on our knees, and we're going to bring it around, exhaling as we come in, and inhaling as we come forward. Inhaling and exhaling. And this is going to warm up your hip flexors really nice without putting too much of a strain on them. And we're going to go the other direction now. Same breathing pattern. Inhaling here and exhaling. Really feeling as though your belly button is just scraping all the way around. So you're really getting a nice wide range of motion. One more time around. Great. And now this makes a bigger difference than you'd think. We're just going to switch legs. So whichever leg was in front before, bring it inside. And again, we're going to start to our right. Breathing in. Oh yeah, you feel a little pop there. That's what I've got. You might notice something different on this side. You will very rarely have the exact same amount of flexibility or comfort on both sides of your body, and switch directions. So we're rotating the other way. Just like in every other aspect, your body's never going to be perfectly symmetrical, and it's important to pay attention, see where your body is today, find out what it's telling you. All right, so now we're going to take our left foot, go ahead and extend it all the way out, and your other foot can just be here in a nice, comfortable seated position in front. Now we're going to start by just pointing and flexing, really waking up those toes, pointing and flexing. And one more time, point all the way, get that stretch on the top of your foot. You don't think it can stretch, but it can. And flexing. And now we're going to square our hips over this leg. Again, keeping our back nice and straight, not hunching. And coming down over this leg to feel that really good stretch. Shouldn't be too bad right now. And we're going to go ahead and point again. You might feel something there. And flex again. And point. And flex. And now we're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and keep our foot in a pointed position. We're going to rotate our torso out to a diagonal here. And you can go ahead and keep your elbows on the floor if that's comfortable for you, or if you want a little less intensity, go ahead and sit up a little bit, using your palms to support you. We can hang out here, whatever's a better stretch for you. Keeping that foot nice and pointed, let's go ahead and flex it one more time to get some variety in there. Twist from side to side. And we're going to rotate out all the way to center. And again, find a level of intensity that works for you. So if you want to be up here, and that's plenty for you, that's great. If you want to come down here and feel a little bit more right here in your hip flexor, even better. And one more time, point and flex. Great job. All right, now we're going to come back up and we're going to go to the right. So bring your foot in, Other leg out. And again, this just sits in a nice, comfortable seated in front of you. And again, we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to start by pointing and flexing. Moving the toes around a bit, saying good morning, pointing and flexing. Point and flex. Good. And again, rotating our hips and exhaling to come over the leg. And this one is a little less comfortable with this position today. That's okay. And one more time, go ahead and point and flex. Notice that you need to do your nails. Point and flex. And now again, we're going to go ahead and rotate right here. Go ahead and point and flex. And as you're here, allow yourself to exhale a little bit. Really sink into that position without hunching or letting your shoulders creep up to your ears like they want to. And again, we're going to rotate forward wherever you're most comfortable, whatever your level of intensity is today. Go ahead and point for me one more time and flex one more time and come up. That should feel pretty good. Everything should be nice and warm, which means that we're ready to move on to the next stage, which is both legs, moving towards that elusive center split. So just go ahead and extend to your level of comfort, whatever that might be. Again, we're always just working at wherever our body is today, not at whatever we want our body to be. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start to our left, squaring our hips and coming over, pointing and flexing and pointing and flexing. Now we're going to come up and over, go in this direction. Squaring our hips one more time. Should feel a really nice stretch in your inner thigh and in your hip flexors, and pointing and flexing. Good. Now going back to our left side, we're going to go on the diagonal like we did before. So coming back here, really stretching a full range of motion in our hip flexors. Allow yourself to breathe here. Allow yourself to smile. As you exhale, allow yourself to sink just a little deeper into that position. Get comfortable with being just a little bit uncomfortable. And inhaling to come up, we're going to go back to the other diagonal on our right side. And breathe and exhale a little bit deeper, just a little, not forcing anything, just allowing. One more time, inhale and down. Very nice. And come up. And now we're just going to go straight forward. Wherever your body wants you to be, that's okay. If you want to stay here, that's great. If you want to bring your elbows down, that's great too. Take some deep breaths here. Go ahead and point both toes for me. That should increase the intensity of the stretch. You should feel it right here in your hip flexors and your inner thighs and on the tops of your feet. Breathing, relaxing your shoulders, smiling, everything that you tend to forget to do when you're stretching or working out. Sinking just a little bit deeper. This is such a good way to start your day, getting your circulation moving, getting your heart pumping just a little bit above normal. You're going to have so much more energy. And come up. And let's go ahead and bring our legs in front, pointing straight forward. Go ahead and shake them out a little bit. We just did a lot. Let's get that blood flowing back. Now we're gonna go ahead, arms above the head, and keeping our back again nice and straight, not hunching or bringing our shoulders up to our ears, but keeping everything nice and aligned and straight. Deep breath in and exhale to come forward. If this is where your body wants to be, that is great. If you want to push it a little bit more, that's good too. Keep those toes nice and pointed for this one. Feel that stretch in your ankles and the tops of your feet. You can go ahead and give them a little push if you want to. Flex those toes. That sucks. Smile. And point one more time. And flex again. Wave your feet back and forth. Get that full range of motion. Oof. Go ahead and windshield wiper them. Back and forth. Really wake that up. Get the circulation going. And for our final pose, all we're gonna do is bring our feet back, soles of the feet together, just like we did before. Returning back to something familiar. See how it feels now? So wherever your feet rest comfortably together in butterfly position, maybe it's a little closer to your body than before, maybe not. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. Hands resting on the knees. The back nice and straight. Take one more breath in. And as we exhale, we're gonna again keep our back straight and lean forward just a little. See if that feels any different now that we've extended and stretched our range of motion in our hip flexors and our thighs. Breathing, keeping those shoulders away from the ears because they tend to creep up. And go ahead and come up for me. And just return to a comfortable seated position, one foot in front of the other. And take one final breath in and out. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see the rest of the series, you can head over to wellnessplus.tv and start your free 2-week trial. Thank you.
We at Wellness Plus specialize in all things health and wellness, ranging from yoga and fitness to massage and ASMR. Whether you are looking to target specific areas of tension or want to enhance your general self-care routine, we provide the tools you need to feel better, look better, and live better. We have courses for every level, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro. Our courses provide a wide range in difficulty to accommodate your evolving flow.
Welcome back to Yoga with Jess. We are going to break down some really essential postures.
We are going to rock out with some of the most essential ab exercises that you need to have the abs that you've always dreamed of.
I've blended techniques to help you connect with students, and you can be a rock star teacher.
Wellness Plus is available on your phone, tablet, or TV. Join Wellness Plus today and get your first 7 days free.